Hello guys, this is Ref Kenin FX once again. So today I want to talk about how I took this trade step index. Thank you for subscribing to our YouTube channel, and to all our partners, thank you guys so much. I really love you so much. Thank you guys so much. I really love you. Thank you for subscribing, and those that DM me to ask me questions, thank you so much. I want to explain how I took this trade step index. One thing is that many of you that are active, you know that I don't take, what's it called again, I don't really rely on boom and crash again, because there are lots of manipulations on this boom and crash. And I think I took this step index trade, I think 3 days ago. I gave it as a signal in my VIP. Now look at this trade. This trade is currently on a downtrend. So lessons I learned from it, that's the reason I'm doing these videos. Lessons I learned from this step index. So this trade is currently on a downtrend, as you can see, using this daily time frame and my H4. But you can see that when the trade was coming down, this was a support. So the market broke the support, and I was thinking of selling the retest, but it went up again, came back to retest this support and bought again. But now I was waiting patiently for an area where I can sell, and you can see this area where I'm drawing my horizontal line. It somehow serves as my resistance zone. How? Let me delete this. When I stretch out my rectangle, when I stretch out my rectangle, see this. You would see that on this my rectangle, when I stretch it out, I already have this area as a point of rejection zone. It was rejected here. Somehow it didn't touch it, rejected here, and also it was rejected here, and before coming back to reject here. So now how did I take my entry? On this trade? You used higher time frame to analyze your market, and you use your H4 or especially your H1 to take your entry. So I went back to my H4. This is my H4. Can you still see that the zone is still valid, drawing from this my rectangle? If you open it, if you enlarge it, if you bold it, you would see that there were also rejections here, the market reacting to this resistance zone. Now how did I take this entry? I said this market, I was waiting for it to probably pull back, retest this thing, and maybe I can sell, but it broke it out and retested it and bought. So I was waiting for an area where I can buy, where I can sell rather. And what is this? Look at here. From my previous support resistance zone, using my rectangle, you see that this area, it was actually rejected so many times, but I couldn't enter. Maybe I missed entry, because I missed entry a lot. Now I spotted something here which also serves as a chart pattern for me. You see, this area serves as area where the market lost momentum. So look at it now. Here I can see I drew out my rectangle here, being that this market has been ejected 1, 2, 3 times here. So it makes this resistance zone very, very valid. Now how did I enter? I entered after seeing this weak candle. This weak candle shows that the buyers already lost momentum. They couldn't push this market forward, and the sellers are active on this trade. Look at it. I entered hard. Look at it. Although this is my H4, I used H4. Sometimes I use the combination of H4 and H1 to take this trade, but this trade I took it using my H4. Look at it. So I think I entered this trade on 8th of September. That was 2 days ago. Look at it. Although again, I would have entered there after the market broke the support, after the market broke this trend line, I would have entered. But I did mean I had a retest to this trend line, but there was no retest. The market just went buying. It went selling. So also I'm already on another trade also. Today I took another volatility 25 index. Look at it. How did I go about this trade? Normally I should have entered because I took this trade using my H4 time frame. Look at it. When I saw this weak candle, I took it, but I would have re-entered again because the market went against me. See, now let me show you. This is it. Let's go to our D1 and analyze my markets. From this D1, you can see this is the area where I really needed. Now you can see this valid zone. See, the market got rejected one time, and the second time somewhere here, if you go to your H1, you will see that the market got rejected here. But on this daily, making 2 times, that means this is my point of interest or to take this trade. Now look at it. So I went to my H4. Look at it. Like I told you, this market reacted here. The market couldn't push downward and went up again. And I entered this trade using this H1. Look at it. On this H1, I took it very early this morning. I saw a candle, a candle pattern here. I don't know, maybe it's morning star or evening star. Something starts just happened. And it pushed down again. I wasn't online. It pushed down to give me a double bottom. Look at it pushing up. I can show you the profit here. Can you see? Smallest lot size giving me $93 and $20. So guys, you can make money trading boom or crash. I tell you, you can make money, guys. Thank you for subscribing to my YouTube channel. Please click on the subscribe button. I love you guys.